Tell me your thoughts on Richard Hitchens beating Cambosos.
I saw the highlights. Yeah, he did his thing. I didn't know he was gonna stop him. I knew he was gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was gonna outbox him and some Devin Haney shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, he did what he said he was gonna do. He said he was gonna stop him. He stopped him.
Speaking of Devin Haney was mocking him and saying, "Hey, listen, move up to 47. You know what I mean? Let's tangle." I mean, there's some big names in your division now. What do you think about a fight with you and Devin Haney? And do you feel like him and Bill will ever say your name?
I don't think so.
I think back in the day when I interviewed you, probably 3 years ago, you said something about you worked out with him in the Olympic Training Center.
Oh yeah, he was a kid though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I ain't gonna brag about.
Yeah. Well, what do you mean? You sparred him?
No, we didn't kind of like sparring, blocking counter and shit.
Oh, okay, tech sparring.
Yeah, tech sparring and shit.
Okay, so you believe?
Like he was a kid. He was young though.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like, he's saying he had a better jab than I was jabbing the shit out of him. He was a kid though. So,
yeah.
I really get stuff.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. I was teaching him how to jab.
You was teaching him?
Yeah.
Oh shit. You was
he
the
was
teacher?
Young, though. He was young.
You was the teacher?
Yeah, he was young. Though.
Oh wow. Okay. Did you meet Bill at the time or no?
Nah, I didn't meet Bill there. I feel like I met him before. I don't know exactly when. I think I did. I believe so. I don't remember.
Okay. Your thoughts on, because obviously you're ranked in the WBO, and you got Teofimo Lopez. They're talking about fighting at 47.
I'm here, man. I'll fight any of them.
Yeah.
You know that, and they ain't gonna mention my name because I pull up on them.
Mm-hmm. So tell me, how do you do you feel like that's the way to go about it? You think maybe pull up to a show, be like, listen, you need to fight the best.
First, on some Tyson Fury shit.
Yeah.
Close my clothes off.
Right.
You guys.
Yeah.
I gotta start doing shit like that. No bullshit.
I love it. Turkey Ellis Sheik wants to make these ring size a little smaller. What you think about that?
I don't blame him. After that fight with Canelo and the Cuban, right? Yeah, that was a force. But then again, Canelo could have cut the ring. What the fuck you doing? But but he was forcing it though. But yeah, I don't blame him on that. Make the ring smaller.
And especially that Times Square card. Maybe.
Yeah, that was.
That probably was.
Yeah, I forgot.
The same week.
That was the same week too. Yes, that was back to back. Yeah. Oh yeah. Then the monster. Knew had to save the day.
Right.
Save the week. Yeah. I remember that. Okay. Yeah.
Big nasty work.
Yeah. So he's about to make that shit like a little square box. Hell yeah.
Yeah. 100%. Brian Norman fights in Japan in a couple days, and his press conference is tonight in Japan. So different time frames, but I think it's around 11 o'clock our time that they're gonna be on.
Okay. Yeah.
What you think about him and Jin Sasaki? I mean, what you think about him just even going up to Japan and just even taking that task?
I know it was good money. I respect that for him going over there too, and he's the champion. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, he's the American fighter going over there, so I hope he wins. I know it's fucked up. Americans, but we're not even want him to win.
Right.
It's fucked up. It's fucked up.
Yo.
Like if a Japanese dude come over here, Americans gonna go for him, and Japanese people gonna go for him. But I wish him the best. I hope he wins.
Yeah, I hope so too, man. I hope so too.
I can come take that belt when he comes back to America. He had to slide that in. But I wish him the best though.
Yo, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. It's my favorite fight at welterweight.
Who?
You and Brian Norman.
Yeah, it's a great fight.
Especially now that Boots left the division.
I know. I heard about that.
What's your thoughts?
Well, he can still make 47, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, wait a minute. Before we do that, why are you and Brian Norman the best fight at welterweight?
Because our style, I believe. Style make fights. I feel like we'll make...
Speed and power.
Yeah, speed and power, lightning versus thunder type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It really comes down to who has the best timing at that point, really.
Yeah. He's a good boxer too, but he's more better of a fighter. So we'll bring both. It'll be a good fight.
But yeah, let's go back into what do you think about Jerome Boots Ennis not making, saying that he doesn't, wants to move up.
Well, I look like he can make it, but I don't know. I don't know his body. I don't know, but yeah, you can't make it. You can't make it.
How does that feel though? That was supposed
to
be.
He looked like a small guy,
You think Boots is small?
He's tall, but
Oh yeah. He's not like you feel like he ain't stocky.
Yeah.
Okay. How does it feel that he left the division and that was, basically the top fight at welterweight at once upon a time?
I don't know how to feel.
You don't have a feeling about that? Yeah.
Yeah, because where's
you
the boss
happy?
gonna go?
Are you happy that he left the division? Or
Nah, I wanted to fight with him. I wanted to fight.
That's what I
Yeah,
say.
I wanted to fight. He had 3 belts.
Yeah,
Why
no,
wouldn't I get tough right now.
Yeah, that was in the TCL league. He was, cheering on the team.
Cheering on my team and had me going crazy.
So yeah, no thoughts on him, leaving the division.
Yeah, I wish he was still there because hopefully I'll get to fight him. We had the ringside.
Yeah,
we had WBA, whatever.
He has the
IBF,
and he has the WBA.
Yeah, so yeah, both of those belts. So I didn't have to, had to do the 10-pound shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So yeah, that would have been real good.
Is that a fight that you would see yourself go up to 54, or do you feel like you tap out at 47?
Nah, I go to 54.
Yeah.
I just fought 54 recently last Saturday.
Yeah, you're doing good.
I fought 64 the other week.
Okay. So yeah, when you're talented like that, you can do shit like that. And that goes for you too, Bean Shooter.
Shit, Charlie, my man's alone.
That's my guy, but
I'm about to go see him tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. Listen, I need to know what would your prediction be against me and the Bean Shooter?
He a boxer though?
I think he had a couple rounds. He said he had a couple rounds in there.
Oh, I never heard about him boxing.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he's a legend.
I seen you in the gym, bro. Come on.
Yeah. So what you thinking?
Bean Shooter had something.
Your coach said I could beat him with one hand. Alex said, and that's it. He said that. Yeah, he said that shit today.
I believe you because you said that's it.
You know what I mean?
But Bean Shooter's my man, though. He cool.
Nah, he cool. He's dehydrated right now. I seen him in some IVs on his story.
Oh, I seen him in the hospital.
Like
Yeah.
He was training too hard for me. You know what I'm saying? You need to get on that snack. You know what I mean? Like, get your ass working, Genie. But nevertheless, I don't want to give him that, the senior citizen discount.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I want to throw AJ. How old is he, though?
I don't know. I don't think it's a good idea. The way we faced off and I seen his eyes and stuff like that.
I was like, oh shit, shit's for real.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
It should have been on the 21st.
You know what I mean? I think he should just sit in front row and relax. You know what I'm saying? But Anyway, let's get into obviously you got, Shakur Stevenson, Cepeda. What you think about that fight?
Oh yeah, that's a good fight. That's a good fight right there. I think, it's hard to go against Shakur. I think Shakur's gonna outpoint him.
Outpoint him?
Yeah, but shit, they're about to make the ring. How small they're gonna make it?
I have
smaller than this?
I did.
It's a small ring.
Zab told me that he fought one of his last world titles. I don't know what world title it was. It was an IBF one, but it was a 15-by-15 ring.
Yeah. Okay.
So I don't know.
I think I fought Vulture in the small ass ring.
You did?
Yeah, it was
something like that.
Yeah, I'm still boxing. If you know how to box, you can box. Yeah. Yeah.
It was nasty.
Shakur's doing the same shit.
Yeah. Oh shit. Shit. What's your thoughts on the interview we did with Term and just knowing that the vibes is like.
Oh yeah, he's a cool guy. You feel vibes. He's cool. He's very cool. So
all the comments, all love, like what I mean, from your area code to the 978 area code.
I'm not used to that. People always talking shit.
Yeah, yo, and everyone was like, yo, what a crazy collab! What a crazy collab! One of the hottest Massachusetts fighter out here versus one of the hottest rappers. You know what I mean? He's definitely won, and you definitely won.
So I'm happy. He's stepping out and coming out with me.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's just dope. Talk about making weight as a fighter, like the whole weight. Just making the weight and stuff like that.
This shit sucks. I ain't gonna say here in line, but it's just easy.
Yeah.
I fucking hate making weight, but it's something that we sign up for.
Yeah.
I do it though, but it just sucks.
What's the feeling around like 48 hours per fight night versus like
death?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm playing. I be chilling though.
Like when you check when we link up on Thursday, you're gonna be in a different mood.
I am. I ain't gonna be smiling like that.
I
Maybe
get
a little
I get it.
there and there, but
I get it.
But because I love to eat, so it's kind of hard for me.
Nothing wrong with that. Well, nevertheless, Rashidi, what could you tell anybody from the Low Auditorium, from anyone that's traveling to, Massachusetts? I have people traveling for this fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
people that are coming into this fight in Lowell, June 21st, tell me.
I'm happy with everybody that's stepping in, coming out, coming out and support, because we definitely gonna put on a great show for the fans.
Yeah.
From the top to the bottom, from the amateurs to the pros, it's gonna be all tough impact fights.
Attention Lowell, Massachusetts. We are back. June 21st, CES Promotions presents Rashidi Ellis. Mill City Mayhem is going down. Make sure you stay tuned.